We're going to talk about today a little bit of Dinah Chassanai, guest on Hanukkah. So there's two types of guests. There's a guest that you come to someone's house and he's not particular with you. And there's one that what is a guest? You're coming to his house and you're paying daily, weekly. We'll speak about that, the differences over here. A person that comes and does not pay for anything, when it comes to the night of Hanukkah, he has to be mishtatef with the oil of the Hanukkah. But if someone that comes to someone's house and he tells them, listen, I don't feel comfortable coming to your house, I'm going to be here for 2 months now, let me pay you every month an X amount. When he pays in this X amount, on Hanukkah doesn't need to pay him again. On Hanukkah does not need to pay for the oil and contribute to the oil or have it in matana. Again, the second option is matana. That means if you have someone by your house and you want it to be, let's say you're adlakat nerot Hanukkah, to be through your obligations, he's going to take you out. The person contribute money towards the owner of the balabait for the menorah, or the other option is that he tells the balabait has the oil, tells him, I'm giving you this oil as a present, as a matana. And the second, it's enough that he's going to say that. When he says that, it's good. Now let's talk about family by guests. It's there's something called samuch al shulchan aviv. A child which is married. Samuch al shulchan aviv means someone that relies on the table of his father. That's literally what it means. Basically, that his father supports him. Now, married, let's say the father has in his house his married child. Yes. סמוך על שולחן אביו, בן נשוי הגר אצל אביו, וסמוך על שולחנו, אף שיש לבני הזוג חדר מיוחד ללון שם, אין הבן צריך להדליק, ואין צריך להשתתף בפרוטות, ויוצא ידי חובת בהדלקת דוד בעל הבית. So a child that is married, he has a wife, but he lives in his parents' house. Even though he has a set opening for him, a room for him, everything, he still does not need to light the Adlakat Neot. He's Yotzeh from his father. Okay, his father is Motziyim. Now, what if you want to go? People go to visit. We'll soon speak about Shabbat. But let's say people want to go to the parents' house. One of the nights of Hanukkah. Let's say the woman is pregnant. So she needs help around. So she's in her parents' house with her husband and her kids on Hanukkah. And of course, they're not paying for anything. If you have your children by your house, you're not asking them money to stay by your house. So what goes on over here? This that he's in the house right now, and he's completely 100% the guest that doesn't pay for anything. The words over here is הרי כבני הבית ויוצאים מידי חובה בהדלקת אביהם. אך להיות טוב ונכון שבעל הבית יאמר אני מקנה לבנו או לחתנו מעט מהשמן. But the best thing is to do, even though the person is a guest in your house, 100% doesn't pay for nothing, and he's considered like he's samuch shulchan aviv, and even though he has his own house and everything. The idea over here is he does not have to light his own candle, but it's better that the owner of the house, the balabait, would say, I'm giving some of the oil over here for my son-in-law, or I'm giving some of the oil over here in the menorah for my son. That's going to be Yotzei the Chovah, him and his kids. Now, what if you're sleeping by your own house and you're eating by your parents? Again, Shabbat, I'm sleeping by my own house, but it's a half hour, 45 minutes. Let's say from here to Fresh Meadows, Jamaica Estates. I'm walking, and that's where I'm eating. So the kalal is the candle lighting goes according to the place of sleep. That's why we're going to speak. We could speak about a chatan and a kala. A husband and wife do not light the candles in do not light the candles the night of the, like he doesn't light the candles by his parents' his home, or in the hall. That night he has to wait, or if he could do it before the chuppah and be there, that's the best. But usually they have so much details and back and forth, a lot of stuff to get ready. So it's better when he comes home after with his wife, Baruch Hashem, he should come over there and light the Hanukkah candles. But why? Because it goes according to the place of sleep. Now a couple that are by their parents only for the meal. They sleep in their own house. ידליקו את הנרות החנוכה בביתם קודם השבת. They should light the candles in their house even before Shabbat. That means before he leaves the shul, he lights the candles even before Shabbat even comes in. Much before comes, lights it. Then him and his wife they drive the car. They go to the in-laws. Thank you. And then over there they eat their meal when they come back. The question is, במה דברים אמורים? כשמדליק בחלון הבית שיש פרסום לאחרים. We know the mitzvah of when you see blessing on the Hanukkah, שעשה ניסים לאבותינו. They did miracles to our parents. So when does this thing apply that they can light the candles before and then go to the parents, to the in-laws? It's only when he's lighting it by a window. The people pass by and see a menorah. Or when he comes home after he puts enough oil, let's say 4, 5, 6 hours of oil, that when he comes home after the meal, he can still see the candles lighting. Because then it's a time of the chovah, of obligation. When you see the candle lighting, it's like there was advertising the miracle of God. What? We'll talk about placement next week. For sure, next week we're talking about placement. נמצא שאין בזה פרסום הנס, ולכן לא ידליק בברכה, אלא יאמר למארח שיוציא ידי חובה. If you're eating by your in-laws, and you're going to do the situation that you're thinking, the sleep, it goes according to where the sleep goes, right? We just said, it goes according to where you sleep. But if I'm going to put it in a place next to the door of my house, inside my house, and no one's going to see the menorah lighting, and when I'm going to come back, it's already burnt out already, it's no mitzvah over, and you should not, and there's no bracha, you shouldn't say a bracha on this. So what should you do? You should call your father-in-law, call your father, tell him, have me in mind when you light the menorah, when I call, and that's it. Why? Because when you do it in your house, there's no advertising the miracle. Understand? Ad kedekach, you don't say a bracha. I have to put it by a place that people see. But also when you're in your house, people see it. You and your family household sees it. We're going to speak about it. There's the idea of putting it by the door on the left side, or by the window, or outside the house. By the window? No, because the window. We'll talk about it. I don't know about the trees part, but then. Okay. Now, regarding a family that was by the parents' house for Shabbat, if they were in Motzei Shabbat, they don't light the candles with Motzei Shabbat with the in-laws, with the father. They wait to take up, even if it's going to be a very, very late hour. We're going to speak also what's the latest hour. Even if it's a very, very late hour, do not light the candles in the parents' house, because it goes according to place of sleep. So on Motzei Shabbat, when you finish the meal, everyone's wrapping up and going, let me catch us a half hour. We're anyway sitting eating donuts on Melav Hanukkah, the fourth meal. Let's just light a candle, chick-chack, to make it, to be Yotzei the Chova, also the mitzvah. That cannot be, it has to go according to the place of sleep. Hashem will continue off, and we'll finish hopefully in less than 2 weeks, all the halahs of Hanukkah, 10 minutes between.